Welcome to Dominion Wealth Zone, ladies and gentlemen. And on this channel, I share things that will help you on your journey to wealth, your journey to success, and your journey to progress in life. Please note that everything I'm sharing on this telecast is just for educational purposes. If you need to take any financial steps, do consult your financial advisor. I'm not a financial advisor. I'm just a guy on the internet trying to share with people some of the few things that I know. Please do consider to like, share, and subscribe to this channel. And if you want to be informed when I release any other video, hit the notification button, and you're gonna be informed as soon as I pull any video out there. Today I'll be talking on 10 habits of highly successful people, and I repeat myself again: 10 habits of highly successful people. Can I mention, ladies and gentlemen, that success principles are universal? In other words, anywhere you are in the world, if you do these things that I mentioned, obviously success will never elude you. Success is the principles are universal. So anywhere you are and you do it, regardless of your age, gender, sex, or your belief, they are going to work for you. 10 habits of highly successful people. Number one, they are very time conscious. Time is more than life. People say time is life. Time is actually more than life, because there is the period of timelessness when we don't exist again. But people who are highly successful are conscious of the time where they are existing and the time when they will be no more. And that's why they leave wealth for the generation yet unborn, up to third, fourth, fifth, and sixth generations. They are very, very time conscious. They know that there's always time to do things. So when you see people who waste time or while away time, they are en route to failure. Number two, highly successful people have visions. They have visions. Vision is the key that drives life forward. It's a motivational key that moves life forward. Anyone that does not live a life of vision, they will walk in derision, they will walk in confusion, and they will end up in frustration. So vision is highly important. It's highly critical for us to be highly successful. So highly successful people, they have visions. They have what they are working towards. The only book, the Bible, that I believe in says, write the vision and make it plain. The word plain means make it readable, that he may run that reads it. In other words, vision propels life. They drive life forward. They make you to begin to make right motion. Not every motion is right, but when you walk with a vision, your motions become right. Number three, they keep to their words. Highly successful people don't joke with their words. When they tell you, I'm meeting you there by 3 o'clock, if they're not going to make it by 3, they'll call you to tell you we need to reschedule, or I'm going to be late for 5 minutes. They don't play with their words, because your word is your bond. You know, they keep to their word. If they promise to give you anything, they will give it to you. And that's why they have to-do lists. Because to-do lists enable them to meet with everything they have to do, and according to time scales. A lot of people have to-do lists, but they don't have time scales. Highly successful people, they put time scales to it. Number four, they are always willing to help. Highly successful people are always willing to offer support, help, advice, and assistance in any capacity with which they can. They are never, they don't shy away from supporting people. They give their help, they give their support in as much as is required. So highly successful people are always willing to help. Number five, they pay attention to details. Highly successful people, most times or at all times, they tend to pay attention to details. They are not careless about details because they know the power of information. So they give their time in order to consider all the details. And sometimes when you ask highly successful people for help or for advice or for support, there's some kind of questions they ask you, and you think they don't trust you. They actually trust you, but they want to know the details of what they are involved in. So highly successful people don't take things on a vague value. They want to look at all the details. Number 6, they are not afraid to make mistakes. Actually, mistakes. One of the advantages of mistakes is one of the ways with which they learn. So they are not afraid to make mistakes, but they guide against making fatal mistakes. They guide against making costly errors. But when mistakes happen, they take it with a pinch of salt, they learn their lessons from it, and they move on. Number 7, they plan their lives diligently. A wise man said, to fail to plan is to plan to fail. Therefore, highly successful people take time to plan their life success very well. They plan it diligently. They take a note of what they have to do in the morning, what they have to do in the afternoon, what they have to do in the evening, what they have to do in the first quarter of the year, the second quarter, what they have to do in the third quarter, and what they have to do in the fourth quarter. That's why they are never in a haste. They take time and plan accordingly. Number 8, they are risk takers. They are risk takers. Business, however, obviously, is the pulling of risks. So highly successful people are not afraid to take risks. They let it go. They just put in their best after they have done all their due diligence, and they put in and they take risks. And they are sure, although in taking risk, they take reasonable risk. They don't take just any risk. They take calculated risks. So they are risk takers. Number 9, they spend wisely. Highly successful people do not spend their money anyhow. They take time and spend wisely. Before they spend a dime, a penny, they consider it. They look at what I'm spending. Is it worth it? What value will it have to my life? Can I get this thing cheaper somewhere else? Do I need to buy this now? They don't buy impulsively. They don't use their emotion to buy, or they're doing sales. No, they don't buy like that. They are very careful before they spend their money. There's a teaching I took on the power of the pound. The power of the pound. There was one time I was putting 1 penny together, pennies. I go to shop, I get the pennies. I go to shop, I get the pennies. And when I put everything together, there was one time I went to exchange them in the store. I got about £14 plus, and it's just ordinary penny. So they spend wisely. If they buy something, they collect their penny change. And finally, highly successful people are givers. Highly successful people are givers. They are not afraid to give. Why? Because givers are leaders. It is very, very good to give. Although when you want to give, we need to give very well. We need to give carefully. What I mean by that is that they don't give to every Dick, Tom, and Harry, but they give to the people that need it. They give to charity, they give to religious organizations, they give to the poor, they give to their families, they give to friends who needs it, not to people who will abuse it. There are people you give to, they're going to abuse it. Highly successful people, they're givers. Therefore, if you follow this, look at these 10 steps and look at your life and think, what is lacking in my life? Am I time conscious? Have I got a vision? Do I keep to my words? Am I willing to help always? Because in helping, you get help. Do I give attention to details? Am I afraid to make mistakes? Do I plan my life diligently? Am I a risk taker? Do I spend wisely, or am I a giver? Look at your life. Any of these that is lacking in your life, try to make amendments. I hope that this telecast has done you well. I hope you gained something out of it. Please do leave your comment below, and I'll see you in the next episode. See you later. Cheers.